There's nothing more motivating for a business owner, a marketer, or a sales team than seeing your competitors, your direct competitor's name in that organic search above you every time. It's such a motivating factor, and it really changes the game about how you target particular keyword phrases for you on a day-to-day basis, and how you monitor your SEO strategy on a day-to-day basis within your organization. So there's some fantastic tools now out there to monitor how you compare to your competitors. Semrush.com is a great, it's a paid for tool. It's not cheap, but it's a great tool for you to really get inside the heads of what your competitors are doing and how you can and really change your strategies to compete. So let's have a deep dive into this a little bit today. We'll have a look at how some things you need to think about with your search and your keyword phrases. Every business has 10 to 15 keyword phrases that they really want to rank for. Some have much more volume, so more searches per day and per month than others. So we might want to target a lot of really niche phrases. So phrases that might only get 10 searches per month or 100 searches per month, but you could convert all of those searches a lot better and you could rank in the top 5 for those searches perhaps, versus trying to target those big, huge, search volume keywords that you may not necessarily rank for years because you've been trying so hard and there's just so much competition. So let's take a look at a few examples of this, and hopefully I'll explain a little bit about that first, and then we'll jump into some direct stats inside Semrush, and you can see how those two things combined to sort of form a strategy for different businesses. I've got several examples so that you can wrap your head around how you would use Semrush in your business. If you'd like to know more about Semrush, then don't hesitate to ask us. We run them for our clients, run these stats, and you can see competitive analysis on a month-to-month basis, and really it gets you thinking. It really does, about how you can change your strategy. So let's take a look. So as an example, I've got a search volumes. I've made up this. This is a made-up list, but it gives you an example of really generic terms getting down into more niche, and usually those niches are location-based niches, perhaps. As an example, and I've used that example here. So, for example, say I'm looking for a home builder to work on a renovation project or something. So I just search Google for home builder, and there might be 10,000 people search for home builder every month in Google. There might be 100,000, I don't know. This is just an example. So for those people search that, they might go, well, actually, the results don't look quite right. I need to refine my search around my region. So for us, we live in Brisbane, so I've gone home builder Brisbane. So there might be 2,000 searches for that. So a business, if I'm a home builder in Brisbane, I would really like to rank for that. It's got the highest volume of searches with the customers that I want to work with. I know they're in Brisbane, so I really want to rank well for that. So here's an example: Clarendon, Plantation, Hallmark. These are all big brands that are all ranking. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Now I've cut out the ads and the map at the top of the search, so I'm not talking about ads in this particular video. However, the same rules apply for bidding for particular search volumes, if you like. So let's get back to SEO. So if I'm a builder in Brisbane South, I'd actually really like to rank for Brisbane South. But you can see there's only 1,000 searches for that per month. And even still, I could drill down to Coorparoo, a suburb in Brisbane South, but there's only 10 searches. So if I know I'm going to convert all these searches, then that's really good. I know I'm going to get 8 to 10 inquiries through. I'm ranking number 1 for home builder in Coorparoo. The phone is going to ring. I'm a Coorparoo builder. That's really good. However, you probably want to get a little bit more volume back up the tree. So this is how organic search really, you need to start thinking about your phrases for your searches and how they apply to each business. Each business is slightly different because you have a slightly different niche, and to target against or work against or with your competitors and how you're ranking. is a direct influence of that. So I'm going to jump now into the search volumes and have a look at company 1 and company 2. So here's our same numbers, but you can see how company 1 is ranked 34 for the generic term home builder. Now that is awesome. It will have a trigger down effect for really good rankings. Hey, home builder Brisbane is 13, home builder Brisbane South is 2 and 1. So, you know, he's going to get a really good spread of volume and clicks and traffic to their site. Now, company 2 may not rank at all for really generic stuff, but they might have a really highly optimized site for home builder Brisbane, so they're still getting really good click-throughs from a number 1 position. But Brisbane South, they might be actually located in Brisbane North, so they may not actually appear for those searches, and they're on page 5. They're not ranking at all for Coorparoo, but you see they're still getting quite a bit of traffic here, and this is where, you know, you've got to sort of level up or make some decisions around what phrases are meaningful for you. Do you want a lot more niche key phrases or more generic phrases? It really it depends on your business and depends on your target markets, really, and that takes a while to understand and monitoring your stats. So let's dive into a few examples within Semrush to show you how visibility actually works. So you want your site to be highly visible on the net. And by doing that, you can see and rank that against your competitors. Let's have a look at these graphs here. Now, this is actually our website. And we've been doing this for, I don't know, 18 months now. And our visibility for our set of keyword phrases is 7.19%. Now, when we first started monitoring this, our percentage was about 2%. So we knew we had a lot of work to do to get back into the fray of our rankings for our key terms. We'd let it lie for a few years. We're focusing on referral work rather than search. So we decided to actually get back into search. So now we're the green, so we're puddling along in here with some gradual growth. So 60 days ago we were at 5%, and today we're at 7%. So we've got some 2% growth. I'm pretty happy with that, and it's because we've started to rank better for more generic terms. We're getting a lot more visibility out there. So now you can see also in here, this guy who is Excite Media is absolutely, he's number 1 for some of our keyword phrases that we want to target. But Google down here has done an update, and you can see Google's bringing them back into the fray. So they were absolutely killing it out there for months and months. But whatever their strategy is, it's not working with these Google refreshes. However, what's important to note in this next graph when we're looking at estimated traffic, because they're number 1, through here, they are getting loads more traffic than all the other businesses. Number 1 for your keyword phrases is what counts, or page 1 at least, and certainly the higher the better. So you can see the difference that this makes. 40.89 estimated traffic compared to 3 for us. I mean, he's absolutely killing it. Now, if we go for average position, however, we have a targeted set of niche phrases for different industries that we want to rank for. So we've positioned landing pages for each of those keyword phrases. And then, so what happens with us is for our visibility, we're actually really getting quite a good average position compared to the other sites for those phrases. So over time, you can gradually see how you can manipulate your content to get the result you want. Obviously, so we've got some work to do. Not only just in our visibility, I'd love our visibility to be, between 10 and 15%. I'd like to be higher in the ranking for some broader key terms. And I really want our average position to be down to in the 30s. So, that's my target. I'm following my numbers. I'm working through my strategy as I go, as we do with all our clients. So I'll give you an example of one of our clients now where we've done an SEO overhaul on that content. So we've gone through those phrases, we've optimized the pages We've restructured the site to really target those keyword phrases. And you can see the change here. So here's our client. They started off at about 0.5% of visibility. But so 60 days ago, we did what we call an SEO overhaul on this site. Restructured. There's the green. Google's done a reanalysis, and there's been a jump here, which is brilliant. That's exactly the type of realignment we would like to see for the visibility trend in a site. And now you can see the difference between a competitor here in purple. Our client has just taken over purple easily and has continued on this upper trend. Yeah, there was a bit of up and down here, but they've come back and they'll continue to grow because they have a regular content strategy that's in alignment with their keyword phrases. This is absolutely critical. Once you see how these keyword phrases all combine, and you don't want a big list, you want to keep them refined, and then work your content, you can see those results really pick up. And last but not least, we have another client who has a strategy around really niche phrases, mostly location-based phrases, and have a look at their visibility trend, 36%. They are absolutely killing all their competitors across their niche phrases. Now, so that's continued. In fact, it jumped, like 5 months ago, jumped 10%. So they're absolutely nailing it. Number 1 and 2 for all their niche phrases. So how does that compare to their traffic, however? So the traffic numbers are lower, and the traffic numbers are more in alignment with their competitors. They're still up there, but their traffic numbers are in alignment because their niche phrases doesn't get a lot of traffic. So you can see how these, depending on your strategy, you'll just monitor how these actually rank within Semrush. And their average position, you can see, is consistently higher than everyone else in here as well. So you can see how powerful the tool that Semrush is. You either work with your agency, you can get your own subscription, but it is pretty pricey. So please reach out if you want to have some monitoring done on your site and thinking about repositioning to how you're actually ranking against your competitors. Then you really can't go past these tools. Absolutely valuable. Anyway, I'd love to talk to you soon, and reach out if you need a hand. So if you'd like to know more, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Hit the button below. We publish a weekly video around not just SEO, but webs and website and digital trends and strategies you can incorporate into your business. We'd love you to reach out and connect with us on YouTube, and we'd love to see you online.